Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm delighted to show the topic of a famous person. Before my presentation, look at the picture. That's an astronaut on the moon, and there is a famous saying, that's one small step for man, and one giant leap for mankind. Do you know who said this saying?
Armstrong.
Correct. Armstrong. So today, I want to introduce the story of Neil Armstrong Armstrong, who is the first person to walk on the moon. Today, I will introduce his career in the early years, then talk about his experience in Apollo 11, and finally conclude his contribution. Now let's start with the first part, his career introduction. At the beginning of his career, Armstrong didn't do any astronautical works, and he joined the Navy and worked as a naval aviator. Following his graduation from Purdue University, Armstrong decided to be a test pilot, but he still had a keen eye in aviation, so he applied to become an astronaut in 1962. And in 1965, he was announced as the backup crew for Gemini 5. Look at these three pictures. You can see his job was changing a lot. In this section, I will talk about his experience in Apollo 11. These three astronauts in the picture are the members of Apollo 11. On the left of the photo is Armstrong, and the other two are Michael Collins and Buzz Aldrin. In a March 1969 meeting, official manager decided that Armstrong would be the first person on the moon, in part because they believed Armstrong was not a person with a large ego. On July 16, 1969, at 13:32, a Saturn V rocket launched Apollo 11 from Kennedy Space Center. When the lunar module landed on the surface, Armstrong and Aldrin did a lot of preparation to go outside. When the lunar module was depressurized and the hatch was opened, do you know what is hatch? It's the door of the lunar module. And then Armstrong made his way down the ladder. At the bottom of the ladder, Armstrong said, "I'm going to step off the lunar module now." And then he turned and set his left foot like this on the surface of the moon and spoke the saying I mentioned before. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. After staying on the surface of the moon for 2 hours and 29 minutes, Armstrong and Aldrin re-entered the lunar module and returned to the Earth. Shortly after Apollo 11, Armstrong decided not to fly into space again, and then he became a professor of aeronautical engineering at the University of Cincinnati. And in 2012, Armstrong passed away because of heart disease. Now let's sum up. Armstrong is regarded as a hero all the time. And as the first person to walk on the moon, he made an indelible contribution to the development of the technology of landing on the planet for the human and the promotion of the aviation field. And his experience has been filmed a lot, such as The First Man and Apollo 11, to memorize his contribution. Although he has passed away, the spirit of dedication encouraged more and more people to explore the unknown bravely, just like Armstrong. That's all. Thank you for listening.